For the next 30 days, I am only going to be eating Subway. That means that any food that isn't listed on the Subway menu, I can't eat. Right now, I weigh 195 pounds, and I will weigh myself again periodically to see how I'm progressing. I decided that I'm going to record everything that I've done, including the food I've eaten, the exercise, my weight, and the price I paid for the food, all on this Google Doc. That way you can kind of understand my whole journey from start to finish. So yes, I'm going to leave it in the description, and you're going to be able to see everything I did. This is what it looks like right now. Also, it is true that Subway does sell chips and cookies and sodas, and so I will be allowing those items as they are part of the Subway menu. They're going to be like kind of rewards or desserts. However, seeing as how the point is to lose weight, I don't intend on buying those very often. And now, with the stage being set, let's get to eating. So every day I'm eating a footlong and a small sidekick, and approximately those added together make 670 calories. Yes, there's a little bit more for every vegetable you have, but those are basically negligible, and the sauces would add more, but I'm never having any sauce. So with 670 calories per day, the recommended average for men, let's say it's 2,500 calories. If I'm having 670, then I'm approximately at a deficit of 1,830 calories. In a pound, there is 3,500 calories. So if you do a little bit of math, that means I'm losing approximately half of a pound every day. So if losing weight really was just a complete numbers game and all the math that I did was completely true, then I would expect by the end of this to have lost between 15 to 16 pounds at the end of the 6 months. I know it's not 20 pounds in 3 days, but it'll actually stay off rather than just come back within the next 3 days afterwards. Today, I'm finally breaking the cycle just a little bit. This weekend, I'm going to be away on a retreat. I will not have access to any Subway to buy. I could be very hungry for the next 2 days. I have chips and I have Gatorade, and I'm gonna have to last the next 2 days not only not eating anything that isn't Subway, but also not getting people worried about me because they're gonna be wondering why I'm not eating any of the food there. Everybody around me is getting food and eating. And I'm just gonna not eat, and it's gonna make people confused. But hopefully if they subscribe, they'll figure out in a month the reason why. So I went the rest of that weekend without eating anything until I finally made it back. And when I weighed myself, I realized that after 1 week of eating only Subway, I lost 10 pounds. And it was at this point that a major change was about to happen in this challenge. It has officially been 1 week since starting this Subway challenge, and I've successfully gone through the whole week not eating anything but Subway. Now, I've lost 10 pounds doing this, so already I feel accomplished, but we're gonna go the whole 1 month. However, I do have a particular person in my life that's important to me that has expressed that they don't want me only eating Subway for the whole month. They feel that because it lacks variety, it could be something that's potentially not great for me. So I'm making a bit of a compromise. I'm not just going to start eating other foods, but what I am going to do is I am going to roll a dice every single morning, and if that dice lands on the number 6, then for that day I'm going to be eating other foods. That way I have a little bit more variety sprinkled in throughout the challenge. If 6 is never rolled, then the challenge basically never changes. But we're going to try for the first time today to roll the dice, and let's see if I get lucky. I won't spend a lot of time focusing on this because it's not really in the spirit of the Subway challenge, but the days I ate food other than Subway are days 9, 10, 14, 16, and 19. Every other day I was only eating Subway, and my friends were beginning to notice. I got a total of $60 worth of Subway gift cards from my friends, even though I never told them about the video I was filming. I also made sure to try many different Subway items that Subway had to offer, from their bowls to their wraps and even their soups. Even though at the beginning of the challenge I was going strong with only veggie subs, eventually I started craving more variety through these options. So we just passed the halfway point into this challenge, and I figure now is a good time to be a little bit more analytical about what I'm doing here right now. First of all, if you are going to order a meal, Subway offers either chips or cookies. Each cookie itself is approximately 200 to 300 calories. A bag of chips will probably take you, that entire bag is going to only be 150 calories. Cut out the sugary drinks, cut out the sauces. A bottle of Coke has 240 calories. A glass of water has 0 calories. And don't even get started on Diet Coke and Diet Drink, because even though those have 0 calories, they contain other artificial sweeteners such as aspartame, and those are just horrible for your body. You can look it up for yourself. In addition, I've been eating sandwiches with no sauces at all. For example, this small amount of mayonnaise has 100 calories in it. And now multiply that by every single sauce that you have a lot of calories for something that is not actually adding any more bites to your meal. The breads at Subway are not all made equally. In fact, the best breads for you to choose are the 9-grain wheat and the flatbread. 9-grain wheat and the flatbread are made from whole grains. They have complex carbohydrates in them. On the other hand, simple carbohydrates are the things that you want to avoid. Those carbs are associated with foods and even drinks such as sugary juices, sodas, and desserts. The last 15 days of the challenge were harder than the first 15 because my food cravings were really getting to me. But the Subway diet helped keep me accountable, especially when I had delicious and unhealthy food right in front of me. So, of course, naturally, one would probably assume after doing this for 30 days, I probably never want to have a Subway sandwich again. At least that's how one might feel, but I don't even feel that way. I feel like I'm still going to have Subway on a regular basis after this. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break from it so that I can eat other foods I've been meaning to for the last month. But apart from that, like, there's no feeling of disgust or whatever. And by the end of 30 days, here were the results. By the way, apart from the health benefits of, of course, losing weight and I guess looking better, my favorite thing about the last month is that I can finally fit into this shirt again. I mean, they say that you are what you eat, and I guess it's true. With all this weight I've lost, I am feeling pretty fresh.